Welcome to Gravels and Farms. I have the corn planted and the first field of beans planted. Now I need to do some tillage on the last field to get the soil smoothed out for planting. The hydraulic hoses going to the cultivator weren't connected the way I wanted them. They were mixed around, making the levers in the cab work backwards. I like to have it set up so when I pull the lever back, the implement is raised. Now I'm putting the field cultivator into the transport position to head to the last field to prep it for planting soybeans. I have found out the hard way why this old cultivator was cheap. When unfolding the wings, it relies on gravity to hold the support wheels down. If they are not in the correct orientation when unfolding, they will get caught, bind, and won't unfold. I have figured out to push on the wheels by hand to allow me to get the cultivator unfolded. The air conditioning doesn't work on this old tractor, so when it's too hot, I will tie the doors open to get some air circulation. The downside is that it also lets a lot of dust into the cab and makes a huge mess, but at least it is slightly cooler when I do it. Now that I have the rough areas smoothed out, I can head back to the barn to get the planter ready. I found it is best to pin the cultivator cylinders when I am done. The wings will drift down over time, and I don't want them to come down on something and cause damage. What a time, I skewered a bag. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much I can do about that. Oh well. Can't win them all. Look at that. Oh, I'll blame it on the pallet forks. I'm not going down for this. With the planter refilled with soybeans, I am excited to get out and plant this last field. Per the usual case, it looks like the forecasted rain might come earlier than predicted, so I get nervous that I will get rained out. I've been planting for a while in this field, and it's nice to be running the machine without it breaking down and to be spending my time planting the field instead of being stopped with a breakdown. But I will just wait and see what issue pops up next that needs fixed. That marker arm down. We're going. How are we doing over here? Well, we're going to start overlapping soon. I'm going to have to get ready to shut the rows off as I overlap. Oh, now we got sprinkles. Planting in the rain. I don't want to put my windshield wipers on because then they'll smear the dirt, smear the dust around. What's going on over here? Look at this. This is all stuck and that's stuck. The external microphone wasn't working, but I was saying that I was happy to have a long, straight screwdriver in the tractor toolbox that I can use for digging the fertilizer discs out. Those things might be more trouble than they're worth. Well, now what? Something bad happened. I lost this half of the planter. While we're at it, I had lost my $100 microphone, and I was walking past this and found it stuck right here, and I've even been using this out in the field. I must have been from when I was going like this, and it came off like that, and the magnet held it on there, and that's where I found it. It's kind of dusty. Oh, well, there's the magnet right there. Get off there. So I keep it like that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay. Here is the video of when I walked past and found it. Got my drive clutch. The chain's attached. Ah, how about over here? The chain's on there. Well, this is rubbing right here. Suspicious. Maybe I'll raise it up. This thing's got a problem. I don't even use that. It's like a half row electric shutoff and the wires aren't even connected or anything. Guess I'll go get the crescent wrench. I'm going to rotate this and I want to see that chain move. Oh no! Oh. I turned it the wrong way. No, there's a problem. don't know anything about that thing. That looks bent. Oh, there it's working. Whatever it is, I don't like it. Well, that's good to know. It won't let it run backwards, but you'll destroy everything down here if you run backwards. Ask me how I know, because I've destroyed stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see chains up there turning too. Oh, and there's seeds coming out all over the ground. Watch this. See seeds? It's working. We got seeds on the plates. So we got air. Only thing I'm thinking of is a electrical harness. Ooh, boy, we got an oil leak there. Thinking of the harness for these sensors. You know, is it the harness sensor? The sensors for the harness for this half the planter went bad? What? Wires all over the place. Connections, like everything else in the world. The failure is at the connection. I learned that in welding class. Well, like everything else, I don't know what I did. Maybe we can go back and try it again. Okay, let's watch this. It's working. What the heck? That entire half of the planter shut itself off. It went blank and made a beep. Oh boy, I tell you what. Maybe I need to make a note. I don't know, whatever that clutch mechanism is, maybe it needs rebuilt, or adjusted, or lubricated. What a time. Start shutting my roads off. We made it. Oh, the beeping! My goodness. I bet that monitor was made for tractors with no cab back in the old days. Okay. I'm lazy, so I want the GPS to take over and drive for me. So, let's stop in the right spot. Yeah, I did it. I don't know if it's so rough down here because it's all got deep tilled, got whatever, deep tilled, deep ripped, if you want to call it that. Then it got chisel plowed, then it got disked, then it got harrowed. And it was so wet it just turned into mud clods, dirt clods that won't break up now. We need rain. So it's full of dirt clods and rust. Well, I don't know if the roughness made it have something come loose to make that go bad or what, but it fixed itself, I guess, or I fixed it, right? Oh my gosh, those things are dirty. It's like static electricity is holding it. The static electricity is holding the dust on the glasses. Oh boy, this should be interesting. Sometimes I flip the wrong switches and it's a disaster. quarter till 5. Got a little bit of time. Boy, it's going to be dark out, or dang near dark by the time we get done here. I better throttle up, that way we get done before dark. Man. Okay, so it says row number 6 is not planting. Now what? Holy smokes, okay, it's time to call Grandma. My goodness, it's time. Glad I've got my cottage cheese container to refill these. Put the cottage cheese container back in the toolbox. Got my handy hand wash. Oh yeah, it's working. No hand towels. So when we take off, it's going to show row number 6 not planting because it's got to get some seed in the tube. So let's see how it goes. And it'll start back up. There we go. Are we going to make it to the end? No problem. I hope. We made it. Oh man, that was a workout. 25 bags. What do we have here? Let's look at our area. 24 acres. We covered 25, well, it's an acre a bag. Okay, that makes it easy. So we can say about the time we hit the 50 acre mark, it's time to refill. So that's something to keep an eye on. I don't know if you can see that coulter on the very end. That son of a gun is locking up again. Hey, this is getting old. Well, oh, there it goes. Oh my gosh, good night. Okay, fine, we know what to do. That wasn't as bad as the last ones. Back up and running, look at that. It's going round and round. Let's see what happens when we get out of the cloud here. Oh yeah. We're good. I guess if that's the extent of my breakdowns for this field, I'll be happy with that. I have run out of seed and it is time to refill the planter. When things are going well and nothing is breaking down, you can really cover some acres. Just like that, I got 25 more acres planted. Okay, this is going to be the last fill for the planter for the year. This is exciting. Let's take a look here. We got 64, what is that, 64.92 this field area. We got 49.9, so essentially 50 acres. We got 15 acres left. We got to put 15 bags in this thing. With the standard crop rotation of corn and beans, the corn crop from last year leaves a lot of fodder on the ground when you do no-till. This makes it hard for my old planter marker arms to make a good scratch that I can see for my next pass. One thing I love about the auto steer GPS is that it makes planting beans at night a breeze. Although, since I have a lot of time left to get the field planted, I will stop for the night and come back tomorrow to finish this field. There we go, this came out again just like last year, that's a problem. I'm using the jack to squeeze the hitch parts back together. When this happened before, I tried using the tractor to back up and make the parts compress, but the downforce from the planter is too much and it won't work. Wow, imagine that. My foreign-made jack broke right when I needed it most. Time to get some wrenches to see if I can get it to do what I want. I wasn't able to get the jack fixed, but I did figure out to put it in the dirt and get it to push the planter into the tractor hitch, so I was making progress. That's a latch right there. This must not have worked for some reason. Get my handy dandy brush. While the tractor was warming up, I figured I would run the brush over the sensors to clean off any dust that might cause issues. I'll just check which ones of these move. Okay. I think it's safe to say we can go to this other one over here. Oh, well that turns pretty easily. What the heck? Okay. I'll go with it. Oh, there's a good rock. Oh, thank you. Yep, proceed in there. Yep. Well, I think since I've got Grandma here with me, she can follow me with the pickup and I can add seed as needed. I'm gonna get my earplugs in for this. So I need to set this thing up. I'm gonna do setup. Digit select. 1. That's speed. I'm gonna say row spacing. 30. 30-inch rows. Number of rows. Speed set. We're good. We're good. Scan. Okay. We're off and running. Oh boy. Now that I have the planter monitor set up, I'm ready to get going. Unfortunately, I have to do that every time the monitor has the power shut off. I am thinking it is time for me to get a new and better monitor, and I hope the new ones don't make you re-enter the setup every time. Did we fix anything? Is it better? It's working. wet spot that has developed. I'm planting around it and plan to come back and sow soybean seeds by hand, in an attempt to have the beans grow there instead of weeds. I hope to come back after harvest to finish installing drain tile, if it's dry enough. This is where I was installing tile in a previous video. The planter monitor is saying a few rows are not planting, probably because the seed boxes are running out of seed. Grab this real quick. This will get us to the end. Yep, a little bit of nothing's left in there. Ooh-wee. That's good enough. We'll refill when we get to the end. I added a few more bags of seed to the hoppers. I don't want to open any more bags than I have to, so I don't have anything left over that will be unused. Each bag costs money, and I can't return them if they are opened. What can we find for row number 9? The monitor now says row number 9 is out of seed. I just added a little bit of seed at the other end of the field. It couldn't possibly be out by now. What? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to really get more bags here. My goodness. What a time. The grass waterway is so steep, the corner of the planter dug in and took some grass with it. I called for reinforcements to come to this end of the field with the seed. Now I am splitting some bags up among all the rows. I just need a little bit to finish planting for the year. We're ready! It's working! Oh yeah! 1.5 round. Down, come back up, and then back down again, taking care of the microbes. I leave these strips of grass in the low spots where water flows when we get heavy rains. This holds the topsoil in place and helps to slow the water down, and even does a little filtering. I'm slowing the tractor down on this one because it is steep and it's easier for me to manually shut off the rows, so I don't plant seed in the grass, saving me money. I went so slow the GPS kicked out and sent me off course. Then you got, what's that thing? I can even make that. 68 acres planted out of 65. How's that work? From the overlap. Any of those dark yellow areas planted twice, so it's recording that. I wish it would. Can't engage on the line. It did this last year. That last mark it won't engage on for some reason. What a time. I'm gonna have to freehand this. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be a disaster. Now that I am done planting, I will get the remaining seed out of the hoppers and sow it by hand in this muddy area that is too wet to plant through. These seeds sown by hand will sprout the next time we get rain, and having them growing there will prevent weeds from taking over. Now it is time to stow the marker arms in the transport position so I can fold the planter up and head back to the barn. It is a good feeling to have planting for the year finished. Oh, this is the last time I'm going to fold this thing up. It is the end of the day and perfect timing for me to put everything away, close up shop, and head home to spend time with family. The sound of the turbo never gets old and is one of the things that makes farming fun. I'm going home. If you like what you've seen here, hit the like button and subscribe for updates. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, everybody.